Hello and welcome back to Fantasy Premier League. He's on my bench. Boom. That's all I have. That's it. See you next week. My name's Rezo.
My name's Umar.
My name is Tim.
And we are the YouTube channel that gives you fantasy everything. Tips, tricks, hints, captain choices, differential choices, strategies, terrible advice, good advice, everything in between. You name it, we do it here on Fantasy Premier League. He's on my bench. Before you do anything, make sure you go like, comment, subscribe. Hit us up on Twitter. Come on, man. You know the deal by now. Anyway, today we are doing...
strategies. So
Bro,
we're
I
doing
always
our
forget.
Game Week 5 strategies. So we've had a big international break. I think a lot of wildcards will have been played.
He's only
during
saying that
this
because
stage.
he's...
I'm trying to make myself feel a bit better for pressing the panic button, the get out of jail free card. But yeah, no, I do think a lot of people will have played it because it has been a crazy start. And I'm sure not many people... Well, I don't think people are doing anywhere near as well as they thought it might. I know I'm not.
I actually think this would be a terrible time to do a wild card.
Yeah?
Yeah, honestly, like all jokes aside, I know we try and run each other and whatever, but I think it's a terrible time because you've just had the international... People would have done it before the international break. You don't know who's going to come back, test positive for corona. You don't know who's going to come back injured. Sterling pulled out. Kevin De Bruyne is potentially injured. So personally, I wouldn't have done it. But, you know.
But you're going to see when I get 150 points this week, and then I'm going to come around next week and say, yeah, well, come on, guys.
He is ill. If you can't hear it, he is ill. I was just checking for a temperature.
No, I think for all the reasons you just suggested, it's a reason to play the wild card this week. You have you can make as many changes as you want. You can play the wild cards at the start of the week. I know De Bruyne is not fit or might not be fit. He wasn't in my plans anyway, but now he's definitely not in my plans. Obviously, De Bruyne is kind of always there in the back of your mind, like he was the top goal.
De Bruyne should be at the front of your mind.
Front of your mind, top point getter of last season. But I just don't think City look that sharp, and on top he looks very, very fatigued. So yeah, no, let's just say my team was not doing well. So I think that is the main reason. The timing aside, I needed to make changes, and rather than taking a massive hit, I thought wildcard was the best way forward.
Fair play. I'll go first. Mine's really, really quick. I have gone to Sonaldo and I've gone to DC.
Yes.
The guy that can only score from 6 yards out, you know.
Jumped on the train. He's 48.7%.
This is a runaway train. So I've taken out Mitrovic and I have taken out Sterling. I brought Sterling in last week for Mane because Mane had corona. Sterling got me 7 points. I'm happy with that. Mitrovic, fuck off, man.
The less said about him, the better.
No, to be fair, he did quite well for me one game week. He got 2 goals, I think, one game week against West Brom. But, it was a gamble. It hasn't paid off. We dust ourselves off. I'm sure he'll get plenty of goals this season. So those are my 2 subs. I've got -4. And I've kind of decided what I'm going to do next week as well. But, yeah, that's me.
Tim?
Mine is pretty boring. I've got to be honest. I was happy to see that green arrow next to my name, next to my score last week. So no panic stations for me. All I have done is I've got rid of Keenan Davis and I've brought in Ryan Brewster. Just moved to
Good shout.
Sheffield United. I was worried Davis' price was going to drop, and surely Brewster's price is going to go up over the season. I think he's someone that you'd be happy to keep all season long. None of the 4.5 million strikers play, and we're thinking for his fee, he's going to come in and he's going to play. So that was my transfer, just brought him in, and I think I'm actually going to start him this week. He plays against Fulham at home. I guess there's a risk over his minutes. How long is he going to play? Is he going to be anywhere near match fit? But I think it's worth a gamble, so
he did really well for Swansea at the end of at the tail end of last season when he got signed on loan. Did very, very well. Couple of boys
I'm looking forward to seeing him. It's going to be really exciting, sort of maybe like a breakthrough season for him, hopefully, if he can settle into that team. Having said that, Sheffield United aren't looking great at the moment. You wouldn't necessarily, it's not an ideal place to go in and try and make a difference.
But he's always, sorry to interrupt you, he's always had a lot of confidence in himself and his ability. and you just hope that it comes to fruition. We wish him the most success wherever he goes.
I wish him the most success this
The
week.
most success. Yeah, I think a lot of
I
fantasy...
can't emphasize how much success I wish him.
Yeah, and I don't think you'll be the only one. That 4.5 million, he looks an absolute snip. He could be the enabler
Yeah.
to get.
I'm surprised he hasn't risen in price already. He's close to a price rise, but I think as soon as, the first weekend, when he actually gets minutes, his price will go up.
100%. Yeah. So we've got Son,
Bro,
we've got DCL.
How many players have you changed?
We've got Ryan Brewster for you guys. Let's just say I like this transfers. I like this transfers very much. They're part of my wild card. I've made a whole, obviously as people do the wild card, I've made a whole raft of changes. So key players that have gone out. Kevin De Bruyne has gone. Bruno Fernandes is gone for me.
Wow.
So I've just completely changed up the front line. So DCL, he looks like the guy right now. He doesn't look like he's going to stop scoring anytime soon. So I don't know. I've always kind of doubted him in the past. I still, in the back of my mind, I think, is it going to carry on? But with James and all the other kind of guys supporting him, I think he's got to be there. Ryan Brewster, I've got in 4.5 million. Ollie Watkins, as I've spoke, he was my differential pick of the week, and I think he is going to smash goals for Villa. Looks very confident. In midfield, I've gone for Jack Grealish. So I've gone the triple up on Villa. Martinez, Grealish, Watkins.
Mad.
Yeah. So I'm back in Villa. Come on, the Midlands boys. I'm living in Birmingham right now, so I've got to back my boys.
So you're not back in Birmingham City?
And I'm definitely not back in the Blues. They are a very, very bad club. You know,
That's a very, very,
very bad club. They retired the jersey.
Not even a bad team. They're a bad club.
They retired the jersey of an 18-year-old. An 18-year-old.
It was banter, man.
Financially saved.
Come on, guys. Come
Bro,
on.
they made so much money from it. Bro.
He could have walked away for free.
Put some respect on your names, Birmingham City. Come on.
Banter, man. It was just banter.
Come on. Right. So for anyway, so that's why I'm sticking with Villa and Blues. If you make
How
it
many
to the
Villa
Premier
games have you
League,
been to?
I've been to two. I watched them against West Ham and I watched them against Liverpool.
How did it get on?
The West Ham one was the most horrible game. It was a Monday night, and
That's your team.
That it was a 0-0. But this year now they've got Ollie Watkins. Matty Cash, Ollie Watkins. It's Bertrand Traore, our main man.
Yo, this man. I'm so glad you brought Bertrand Traore. The three of us have played a football manager game, and long story short, Umar has a bad habit of buying inside forwards.
Very bad ones.
That amount to nothing. Whereas I buy one that gets 10-15 goals a season minimum. Umar's pick. I bought Pepe. Umar bought Bertrand Traore.
And I think he got like 1 goal in the season.
And he kept telling me he's going to be better than Pepe.
Yeah. So...
Pepe won like player of the season. Pepe was everything that Arsenal thought he would be on this football manager game. You know what I'm saying?
Even if Bertrand Traore starts scoring like DCL, he's not coming in.
It's personal.
It's personal now. Exactly, it's personal. But yeah, so triple. So I've gone 2 teams in triple. So Villa is one. The other team triple up is Liverpool. I previously had a triple up with Van Dijk and Trent and Salah, but I've taken Van Dijk out. I've taken Trent out. I've replaced them with Robertson. Robertson, I think, looks the most dangerous fullback in the league at the moment, and I still think, although they can ship 7 goals last week, I think the defense will improve. It is Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, it can't get any worse.
Can it? Exactly. And then I've gone for a double up of Mane and Salah in midfield. I've tried it bits and spurts in previous seasons, but I think with City not looking that great, I think, why not? So I'm gonna go with them. Son obviously has to be in there. Looks great. And James Rodriguez. So I think my team is absolutely stacked. I've got all the players that have smashed it so far, essentially. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the team for the future.
That is exactly the thing with fantasy football. They have done well, but will they do well? And this is why everyone agonizes over their team every week. This is why we do this, to give you the options of who we think will do well.
Exactly. I don't want to have to get in the position where I feel like I need to do another wild card.
Minus
You've got a
32,
really nice,
32 kind of work.
I'd say you've probably got the template team there. You've got all of last week's points, so congratulations.
Yeah, if only you'd done this last week.
If only I had the foresight. How did I not know that Villa were going to score 7 against my team? Come on, Midland.
I thought you supported Spurs.
Nah, I'm just, like Spurs.
Yo, this man changes his football team every. Tim, how many teams have you known him to support?
At this stage, 3.
Man United.
Can I just say, I've never heard anyone big their team up be like Matty Cash. I've never heard
Matty
anyone
Cash.
What was it you said? Watkins, Matty Cash.
Yo, he said it with such pride as well.
Emi Martinez,
Cash, you know.
come on.
Yo, who's your fullback? Dead. Matty Cash.
You don't know about Edri Konsa, Edri
Get out of here, man.
Edri Konsa is actually looking fantastic.
Bro, you know what's looking fantastic? How you supported Man United, then Man City. Tell everyone who your favourite Man City player is.
My favourite player, the reason I once supported the Man City was the big man who was an England legend under Sven-Göran Eriksson. The big man Darius Vassell. I don't even know if that's how you say his name. He's no
Darius.
I think it's Darius, isn't it? He's no Matty Cash, but...
Yo, so you had United, City...
No, I've always supported Spurs.
You tried so much shit.
Always.
You didn't want a Spurs double up. You didn't want to bring in Gareth
Bro,
Bale.
you supported Spurs for the last 2 seasons.
Gary Bale.
Gary Bale. No, I think Gary Bale
Don't
was
ignore me, bro.
You
supported Spurs for the last 2 seasons.
2 seasons plus all of the other seasons.
No.
I'm Spurs.
Bro, you just said that's the Villa.
That's my Midlands team, Now I'm living there.
Fuck off, man. This man's got regional
affiliation club, I like Villa.
We've been to Barcelona. You support Barcelona now?
I've got a little place for them in my heart. Definitely.
Anyway, we're Fantasy Premier League. He's on my bench. This has been Umar's episode with his wild card. Don't do what he does, fam. It's too early, in my opinion, anyway.
Guys, if you guys wild card in, then definitely watch this and just copy my team. My team name is Copy My Team FC, and that's exactly what you've got to do this week.
Right. Well, that's that. Hit us up on Twitter, like the video, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And yeah, watch out for the next one.
Bye-bye, all my fellow Villa and Spurs supporters out there.
City and Man United.
City, Man United, Barcelona, and all of that.
Barca for a week.
Peace.